Total Pro Sports presents the 15 best traditions in sports. There are so many beauties about professional sports, but few things are as awesome as team and fan traditions. Some teams and some sporting events have traditions every game and or every year. Here are the 15 best traditions in sports. Number 15, you'll never walk alone with Liverpool. Liverpool FC is one of the most recognized and historic football clubs around the world, and they've got a tradition like no other soccer team. The 1945 song You'll Never Walk Alone by Rodgers and Hammerstein is sung all the time, incredibly loudly and passionate games at Liverpool home games. It brings an atmosphere like no other and shows their love for the game. Number 14, sausage races in Milwaukee. If you want to have a fun night filled with sports entertainment and something as funny as a Jerry Seinfeld stand-up show, then go to a Milwaukee Brewers home game. For every home game before the bottom of the 6th inning, mascots dress up like ridiculous-looking sausages and proceed to have a race. It's hilarious and something worth seeing if you can. Number 13, jersey swapping. Not every athlete has sportsmanship, but it sure is nice and makes the game more beautiful when people display love and respect for their opponents. Jersey swapping occurs during multiple sports, especially in the NFL and in soccer, where opponents meet at midfield and switch jerseys with each other. The scene is a picture worth 1,000 words. Number 12, the terrible towel. Though we see teams in multiple sports waving towels during the playoffs, no one does it like the NFL's Pittsburgh Steelers. Every home game and even when their fans travel on the road, the Steelers faithful wave their yellow towels like crazy to energize the team and stadium. It's the reason why they have by far the best and most passionate fans in the NFL. Bonus, the yellow towels aren't color blinding either. Number 11, cutting down nets. It has emerged as one of the most iconic traditions in NCAA basketball. Teams taking scissors to cut down the netting from the hoops after a game. Players, coaches, and training staff get the chance to climb the ladder and cut down the netting. Take home memorabilia and a piece of history. It's as cool as it gets. Number 10, 7th inning stretch at Wrigley Field. As the Chicago Cubs fans embarked on over a century without a World Series, their fans still refuse to stop cheering for them. Wrigley Field always has a terrific atmosphere, and that's proven every time during the 7th inning stretch. Often celebrities will come out to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" and get the crowd going. There's no better ballpark for a baseball tradition. Number 9, pie in the face. In Major League Baseball, there's nothing better than a walk-off win. Thousands in a stadium are cheering for you, and you also are the hero for your team. Then you get to go have a post-game interview where possibly millions are watching you on television. And then a taste of pie, one of the sweetest desserts. A teammate will come in and shove a pie in your face to celebrate the win. Talk about a tasty victory. Number 8, playoff beards. The NHL may just have the most epic playoffs out of any professional sports league. The Stanley Cup champion has to win a grueling 16 games to get there, and it's the hardest trophy to win in all of sports. But the best part? Players who don't often grow facial hair will grow it all out during the playoffs. For the Cup winners, one nice, long, greasy Santa Claus-looking beard that gets to be shaved off when you win. Number 7, Detroit Red Wings and the OCTOPUS. One of the original 6 NHL teams, the Detroit Red Wings have one of the most storied franchises as well as some of the best fans in sports. It started in 1952 when 2 brothers who owned a store in Detroit threw an octopus on the ice. Because octopi have 8 legs, it symbolized the 8 wins they needed to win the Stanley Cup, and the rest is history. One of the most unique and epic sporting fan traditions. Number 6, play like a champion today. This popular phrase was made historic by the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and also used by the Oklahoma Sooners. Former Notre Dame football coach Lou Holt started it in 1986, and the players always touch a sign that reads, "Play like a champion today" before heading out for a game. It's one of the most well-known traditions for any sports team and is as historic as it comes. Number 5, LAMBEAU Leap. The Green Bay Packers, one of the oldest sports franchises ever, also one of the most successful. With their awesome cheesehead fans, the birth to an awesome fan tradition came along. Packers legend Leroy Butler started it in 1993. Where a player jumps into front row stands after a touchdown. The rowdy Green Bay fans then celebrate with the player to get the stadium going. Needless to say, it's legendary and iconic to football's most storied stadium. Number 4, NHL playoff handshakes. No other sports in North America do it like the NHLers. Following a playoff series, the 2 teams get in line to shake hands with each other, displaying nothing but class and sportsmanship. What's best is how often the most heated rivals will do this with each other. It's another reminder about how sports are for passion of the game, not always about winning. Number 3, New Zealand HAKA dance. Here's a sports tradition that not every single North American may know. The HAKA dance performed by the New Zealand national rugby team before each match. The Maori people in New Zealand started it as a war cry dance years ago, and the rugby boys have used it as a pre-game tradition since 1905. Number 2, Clemson running down the hill. Even though Clemson is one storied college football program, perhaps nothing is more recognizable than this tradition they have. The football team before home games come running down the hill and right onto their football field. To see a team get so pumped up that way with thousands of fans going insane for them is a sight to behold. And number 1, Gatorade shower. Why is this the best of them all? Because whoever gets a Gatorade shower just won the championship, baby. At the end of many sporting venues, especially NFL and NCAA games, championship teams will pour a giant bucket of Gatorade over their head coach to celebrate the victory. The image, tradition, and history with it makes this something special. What epic sports tradition have you been a part of? Tell us in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, please click like. If you didn't subscribe, now's a good time to do so. We upload 7 videos a week. As always, we thank you so much for watching.